To this new series on Leetcode. So in this Leetcode series we will be solving some important problems related to binary trees. So we will be using Python to solve these problems. So let's get started with the first problem. So in this problem we are given a tree and we are supposed to perform InOrder traversal of the binary tree. So InOrder traversal is nothing but traveling to the left child first and then traversing through the root and then moving on to the right child. So on every step we'll be performing recursion on the left child first and then we will be move on to the root and then we will move on to the right child. Since a binary tree has so many subtrees in it, so in every subtree the same recursive function will be called and it will be executed. So let's implement this. So let's take the base case for this recursion. So the base case would be if there is a single node in the tree, then we will be printing that node, right? So if there is a root node, that is if there is a single node or if there is at least a single node in the tree, then we will be printing some output, otherwise the output should be empty. So else we will be returning an empty list. So if there is a root node present, then what we are supposed to do is if there is a root node present, then we will be looking into the left child first. So we will be calling the same function again. Since this function is inside a class and we are going to call this function again inside the class, we should be using self in Python, and then we will be calling it on the left child. So we will be calling it on self dot, sorry, it's root dot. Since we are currently at the root node, so we will be calling the left child of the root, and then we will be printing the value of that root. So let's take this node 2 here. So for the node 2, its left child would be the node 3 and there is no right child, so it will be none. And in Python, none is the keyword. In C++ it's null. So here then we will be calling the same function again, and this time we will be calling it on the right child. So now let's run our code. And here we are supposed to return this. So as you can see, the solution is correct. So what we are doing is we are first recursing through the left child and then moving on to the value at the root and then going to the right child. So there are two recursions here and this will be called again and again till we reach the leaf nodes. So now let's submit our solution. So as you can see, the solution has been accepted. So now the one-liner code for this problem would be, since Python focuses mainly on simplification, so let's write a one-liner code for this. So basically we will be just returning it if it's a root, otherwise we would be returning an empty list. So we don't need this part now. This is a single line if else statement in Python and we are using this inside the return itself. So now the condition will be checked and then the function will return based upon the condition. So let's run it. So let's submit our code. So as you can see, InOrder Travel has successfully executed. So this is the one-liner code for InOrder Traversal in a binary search tree, or simply a binary tree. So in the next video we'll be learning other traversals. So that's all for this video guys. Thank you.